Well, hello. It just turned on by itself. I wasn't ready. I was going to finish what I was doing first. But I guess I'm done. Feel a little weird today. So many things in the air. And was invited over to watch them at my friend's house. uh, I can't spend too much time in anybody else's energy, like in groups of people, or like, I don't know, just hang out with one specific person unless like we're working on something. Because the energy just like zaps me. And on top of it, had a few beers. And I'm always out of hand. I'm never out of hand. It's easy to misunderstand my texts. And that's why texts were made that way. Oh, I thought texting was a clear and concise way of contacting or sending messages. Yeah, until the age of computers. Oh, they had text before then? Yeah. You know, God only texts, right? Nobody's seen him otherwise. I don't know. And then weird things happen. I wish animals had money, because I'd be rich. Or children had money, because then I'd be rich. But adults have money, and they blow it all. I don't blow it all, but I don't know. I can't help but be all that I am. Today's about gratitude and forgiveness, and about self-improvement. And Sophie. In the last couple of days, she's become a lot more talkative. Suddenly, she's become a lot more loving. But only whenever Tigger's not next to me. Then she'll just come up and lay all like curled next to me, all loving. But she has this weird thing where she can't stand our faces being close to each other. Like she's got this wild hair in there, and then she's nobody gets in my face. And she's the most loving. Every time I go in the bathroom, she gets in the bathtub, and if I step in the bathtub and start loving on her, oh, she's just like, oh, you can love me forever in here. I'm safe. Like it's just like a cocoon. But the rest of the time, you start loving her and she'll try to run off. She's weird like that. I got a 2 mile walk ahead of me. 1.9 to be exact. I want to get a short reading out of the way. See what the day might hold. I don't really have anything on my mind, because the whole world's up in the air. So many places I'd be good at. So many things I'm good at. And yet, even with the job, probably I'll be living in the dark for 2 weeks. And then I'll have all these fees and fines, and it's going to take me a month and a half to just have what I have right now already. After, oh, that's a reminder, I started my business today, several years ago. I never took it anywhere. And it happened at 4:51, 9 o'clock. right? When my mind's clear, the way is clear. Well, I guess it's all clear. It's about forgiving anyone and everyone that's ever hurt us. It's whatever. I walk alone. I walk with whoever walks with me. I accept everyone as they are. I gladly wash their feet. For $5, it'd help. I'd do it for free. If the person who just, while I'm washing their feet, would answer some questions for me as an exchange. Oh man, she just wants to be out loud right now. Up my face too, huh? I guess she's maturing fast. Yes. So today we got the magician. Making magic happen. All right. Can I move you? Holding on to abundance. Being charitable with what we are and what we have. Spirit's reversing judgment. Day by day, things of the past go away. And a lot of times, it's best to more or less leave them where they are. But the shadow work requires talking about those things and working through the issues. And that requires the hard work that what naturally it seems everyone hides from, like where our bad habits and addictions come from, where we hoard our abundance. We're afraid to give. Where pride comes up, and we got to get in everyone's face. But mainly just, not get in anyone's face. I mean, but just speak our piece, So we got this reversal of this Seven of Swords, which is a good sign for 414 today. Yeah. It's pretty weird how much control, without any control, I've had over situations. Like the 313 to the 414. Oh, where'd that come from? Watching me. That the business started, I woke on 313. Then when, during COVID, I took out a loan to start this business. Well, against my credit cards. I got suckered into a business where I could have done everything that I did for $150, but they got $3,000 out of me. But then after robbing me, then I get 3-4 grand, whatever, so much money 2 weeks later. But I'm about ready to be like, I have to give everything away only to get that much back and have nowhere to go. But then everything's not in alignment because there's all these forces imitating me and talking shit to my face while they make money off of doing whatever they do. I just came across a website. There was like 97 people in the chat or whatever, and like 30 likes or whatever. And all that this channel is you watch her sleep. She's just covered up in a blanket to hear. And it's just live every day for like several hours. You watch her sleep. And then she gets up and she talks about, well, I didn't really notice anything she necessarily talked about that had to do with anything. Just somebody sitting in their bed, just, I don't know, just talking about, as if like you're like, I don't know, a voyeur into somebody's life, but there's not a life to voyeur, and there's no content, but the content is the content of nothing. She's got like thousands of subscribers to see somebody sleeping all day. That's weird. The other positive card I'm seeing, see, reminds me of, this came in reverse. See, we're coming out of having those drinks last night, which tonight I might do a sticktomancy and have a bootlegger, but you know, man, I just, so it's this sadness in reverse, you know. All the drinks are gone. Now what do I do? I'm wasted. But that was this way. The capsule was full in any state of mind. Remember when I ran a co-op tire truck and being young and dumb, and interestingly, I fixed tractor tire on ayahuasca, speed, pot, alcohol, whatever. Been everyone's angel. When shit, I've always needed somebody to take care of me. And any person that I pick up as a wife or whatever, as soon as we get together, oh, I'm broken. Now you can pay for it all. And I have all these extra burdens. Here, you can carry them. And if you can't, you're not a man. Oh, everything's going good. I think I'm going to get a job and help us out. Oh, now I'm gone. I'll take everything you got with me. I don't know. Entering a slow, fast period of forward movement, it looks like. The thing about forgiveness is it's for the other person too, but ultimately, by forgiving, it takes it off of your chest. And hurt people. And so the ones that can't forgive the past keep choosing to become more enmeshed in bad habits and surround themselves with junk. And I don't mean that rude, I'm just being straightforward. And cut people out of their lives and keep negative people around. It causes one to close their heart and only be there for someone when it's easy, convenient, or out of personal gain. While at the same time playing the victimhood card of deserving the advantage to take advantage of others and to hide behind a mask that if you put on a mask, everybody can see you have a mask on. Well, that's everyone 24 hours a day. There's no fucking what mask? There's no mask to hide behind. Really. And so, where'd you sleep last night? What'd you do yesterday? Shit. Whether anything is spoken or not, you might as well just always realize that there's a whole bunch of spirits right behind you looking at everything that you're doing and walking with you 24 hours a day. And they have the sight of x-ray vision and can see right through your head and everything that you think about. They're like inside listening in on the call while they're watching you carry out all the actions. There's nothing really to hide from. And that's why the internal work is so important, because everything that goes on in here creates what's out in front of you and all of your relationships. So then it becomes more and more apparent what's really going on. Whether a person is alone or is surrounded by a lot of people, you'll find that more often than not, people with a huge mask have a couple people around that aren't really very close. And nobody's really that open, but they're clung together in a structure of some sort. It doesn't really support itself. Or a whole bunch of people, and none of them are really on the same page. But it's like they're at a bar all the time. And the truth is hidden in plain sight. More famous people end up spending a lot of time alone, even if they have all these people. More often than not. Because to be famous, to have infinite money is to have none at all. And to have no money at all is to have infinite money. But to be caught in that debt-based economy system, well, then somebody owns you and all your stuff and all your money, and everyone's trying to make sure to dogpile on that so that you can't escape, and everyone is leashed into it, and anybody can rip the rug out, just like any guy. Your wife could just walk up to you, nothing's ever happened bad in your entire relationship, and she could walk up to you and just slap you in the face, and then take her hand and hit herself with her wedding ring on, and then call 911, and you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, my husband just hit me. Uh-huh. And boom, you're dead. Even though I thought we're all protected by angels and shit. And everyone can see the truth. At the same time as, the fuck's that about? And a man has to live in that situation 24 hours a day, everywhere he goes his entire life. Rape is all he knows. If he doesn't get good at raping himself and make sure nobody else can take advantage of that other than the block of time in the way that has been figured out, then he's got nothing. In any case, just feeling really mellow today. And we finalize with the inversion of Sarah Lacaille, the queen of the outsiders. Yeah, I guess. Well, got to anchor somewhere. So, got to be the king of here. Anchor's away now. Anchor's up. You got to hold it down. The body's always on a cross. Oh, she found something she wanted. Everybody's on the cross. Every mind. Yeah, you can't hardly hold a mind or mind against itself. And yet, that's all anyone has to see with is a mind. But then everything they say and do is against them, even when, especially when pointing at another. And even more so when trying to take advantage of another and trying to get away with something. So, just leave it with that. It's just one of those days. Move forward. Enjoy every moment. Even if it's 24 hours of just this. That's a place nobody can stand, huh? It's pretty hard to be in silence and emptiness and just waiting. Sometimes that's all there is. Send my blessings out to the greater collective. Have a wonderful day. Till I see you again.